Some of the best isolation scorers in the game today include Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, DeMar DeRozan, Damian Lillard, and Donovan Mitchell. But what about the best isolation defenders? Here are some advanced numbers from the regular season that are quite interesting. So last year, according to Second Spectrum, Nick Claxton guarded the most shots in isolation with 204 of them. Al Horford was second, Evan Mobley third, Kevon Looney fourth, and Grant Williams fifth. The Nets and Celtics are teams that switch a lot, which is largely why Claxton, Horford, and Williams were in the top 5 in this category. The player, though, that actually held their opponents to the lowest effective field goal percentage in isolation among those who guarded at least 100 of these shots was Raptors forward OG Anunoby. Opponents, per data, had a 35.7 EFG percentage in isolation with Anunoby as the defender. Those unfamiliar, the math on effective field goal percentage is simple. It's 3-pointers made times 0.5, and then you add that to the total field goals made, and then divide that number by total field goal attempts. In any case, second on this list was T-Wolves forward Jaden McDaniels. Third was Hawks center Onyeka Okongwu. Fourth was Bulls forward Patrick Williams. And fifth was Nuggets forward Aaron Gordon. If an award was given out for Best Isolation Defender specifically for this past season, I think Anunoby and McDaniels would be co-winners, and of course I'm weighing in stats, obviously. But even based on just eye test examination, I think both would deserve it the more and more that I watch. But let's first look at OG defending one-on-one. We see the quickness, the instincts, the anticipation, and the length all blend together to cause havoc. 54 of the 116 shots opponents took with Anunoby as the isolation defender came in the paint, 41 were from the mid-range, and 21 were from three-point distance. Here are a collection of clips that show Anunoby guarding in isolation against some of the league's top players. Now here's a closer look at McDaniels, and we see similar things. Again, he does a great job sliding his feet. He uses his body to make things uncomfortable for his opponent, and then has those long arms to contest and obstruct shots. 70 of the 123 shots opponents took in isolation with McDaniels as the defender were in the paint. 31 were from the mid-range, and 22 were from three-point distance. And again, that's all according to Second Spectrum tracking data. And just like before with Anunoby, here are some more clips that show McDaniels guarding some of the game's best in isolation. If healthy, others that are exceptional isolation defenders include Ben Simmons, Jonathan Isaac, and Andrew Wiggins. At their respective best, I would say those three are among the elite isolation defenders. The best bigs at this, meanwhile, I would say are Bam Adebayo, Evan Mobley, Nick Claxton, and Onyeka Okongwu. So that'll wrap up this video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. Also, in the comments section, feel free to list anyone you think is an elite isolation defender.